Okay, Taurus, how you doing? This is going to be the Astroflower reading for you from the 18th through to the 24th. How you been? How you doing? If you want to know more about the Astroflower, go down into the description below. There's loads of links. You can find out a lot more about the Astroflower and the system that we've created over the last 30 years, basically. So let's see what's going on here. Already in the overall energy at the moment, you've got the Four of Wands, which is going through a portal or stepping from one dimension to another or one situation to another. And that's not just sort of changing jobs. It may be one thing that is initiated, but in general, it changes your overall situation. And it is a celebration, so it's a good passage. So that's the overall energy that's sort of flying through here. Here's your emotional and relationship side. Here is your financial and money side. Let's just see what the overall message is going on for you. You deserve this. You've worked for this. You've put in the hours by the looks of it. You're still putting in the hours. There's still a lot of networking, still a lot of organisation that you need to do when it may preoccupy you really at the moment. And it seems to be mainly on the financial sort of side of life, really, more on the relationship side. Okay, so yeah, I think the overall message here is you deserve this. Let's just see what's going on with the karmic messages. What's going on here? It's a very rhythmical thing with you, with relationships, Taurus. Like it's like there's moments where there's lots of activity within your relationships, and then there's moments of calm. And it seems to be like after a moment of huge activity, there's a moment of calm going on. So it's almost like a moment of relaxation, ease with your position of where you are in life. Okay, so yeah, concentrating on certain things, streamlining your, the karmic message here is to streamline your input into the relationships at the moment. And maybe, as I was saying, I think it's more on the financial sort of side more than anything else. And maybe this is a case of sort of saying, relax on the relationship side. You've put in the work. You can allow it just to sort of tick over, as it were. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message or that karmic path. Hey ho, that's the way it goes. It seems to be like the universe seems to be really bubbly, really happy, really sort of like a 1950s or 40s hip-hop song, not hip-hop, bebop song, bebop, ba-doo-wop, that sort of thing, it's like, it's a very happy sort of thing. And I think it's trying to encourage happiness within you. Yeah. So encouraging the here and now and just enjoying the relationships as they are. You don't have to look further into this. And I think that's what the Two of Pentacles is all about. Concentrating on the here and now and just enjoying it, I think. Let's just see how your guides are trying to influence this karmic message. They're almost taking a day off. This is, they're like relaxed, easygoing, sort of like they haven't got a lot of work on. Strength, so it's just sitting back and enjoying it, because the strength is in the fact that you've done the work, that you've put in the work in last week and the week before in regards to your relationships. I think that was in your reading last week. And this week here is just kind of going, it's okay, cool. It's that moment of, where you push a lot, and then there's that moment of where it's relaxed. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. If you're in a couple, I would concentrate on that more than anything else. If you're starting in a couple, I would concentrate on that. If you've been in a couple for a long time, I would, do things that you used to do right at the beginning of when you met that person. Just sort of like, just nurture it in a way that's very small things, but very nice, Justice, giving it time, putting yourself in balance basically within your couple. That's what it looks like. I think this has more got to do with couples than anything else. If you're not in a couple, it's basically sort of saying to you, just find your harmony within you. And if you want to be in a relationship, once you find that harmony within you, there's a greater chance of you finding that relationship. Let's see what's going on the financial sort of side. This is the karmic message coming through. The road is long. There's still work to be put in. You've done a lot of work on your financial, your money side, or your job side, or your business side. If you haven't got a job at the moment, you've obviously been working at how you can get a job, if you need a job. And within your business or within your projects or within the job that you're in, there's still work to be done. You can't take your foot off the gas now. Ace of Wands, keeping it very busy, keeping it very clear in your head, using a lot of your intuition, making sure you get those victories out of the world around you. And I think that's what it's trying to sort of say now, is to start connecting with those projects and those business and that job that you're doing in order to get some victories out of it this week. So you may get like offerings coming in. Let's just see what the universe is, how the universe is sort of influencing that karmic path. It's all about victories at the moment. You seem to want to have success and success now. I do believe it's a longer path than you think. So don't fool yourself, Taurus. But at the same time, each victory brings you closer and closer to that goal or to that situation that you wish to be living. So call to action, basically. Yeah, I think this is it. There's still work to do. The universe is sort of saying, don't hang up. Don't take your foot off the gas. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic path. They're like a personal assistant, basically, turning up with lists, sort of saying, this has got to be done, this has got to be done, this has got to be done, this has got to be done. And it's not a conversation that's within you. It's almost in the world that is around you. So I would be very attentive to coincidences and stuff like that are around you in order to get the best out of your situation. See a little bit further through, and I think that's to do with that intuition as well there. Yeah, there's that list of things to do. So it's marrying that body, mind and spirit, which is the Empress, which is all about, and giving birth to that new project or giving birth to those victories within you. And I think here they're really trying to orchestrate the world around you. So there's the opportunities for you to get that. So I think here is where you should be paying attention to the coincidences and stuff like that are around you. Let's just see how this, the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. They seem to have like strike when it's like you know, it's a little bit like a cobra ready to strike. That's basically it. And that it's as if you're striking here and there and picking things off, as it were. Change of fortune. Yeah, you're picking things off. This is where the victories are coming in, I think, here. And I think they're trying to convince you, or in that conversation that is within you, they're trying to show you and sort of saying, what about this? This is where you can get a quick win. This is where you can get a quick win. This is part of the longer win and everything like that. I think you're doing really well. And yeah, I think this has to do with the Four of Wands there on that portal, basically going through. Let's just see the outcome of all of this. Seems like abundance, and not necessarily abundance as in sort of loads of money, but abundance in the way that there's a lot of things working for you. And as it's working for you, this is where you're going to feel like you're stepping from one realm to another. So I think there's a lot of things on the surface here at the moment that seem to be falling into place and working for you. I think with this card here, you know, I would pay attention to your guides that in the conversation in regards to your money, job or finances or your business. And it's going to help you really push on into something that's going to be a lot more sort of abundant for you in the future. Knight of Wands. Yeah, rhythmical. It's that relentlessness that you do have, Taurus, of just keep on going and going and going and going. And that's what you're going to realize that you're going to get up to. It's like I used to do loads of 100-meter running. And over the first 10 meters, you got your head down and you're driving. And then after about 15 meters, that's when you sort of lift your head up and you sort of like, and you're almost planing at that. And I think this is where you're coming into that. You're getting into that rhythm and realizing that I can deal with all of this. Yeah, the plan is a longer term plan, but with each day that goes past, there seems to be more and more that falls into place. And this is where you're going to feel like the fortunes are changing for you. And they certainly are. You know, this side here is really providing a lot for you. And I would be concentrating on that this side of the week. Okay, so there you go, Taurus. I do thank everybody for supporting this channel. That's through subscribing and clicking that bell. So I do thank you for doing that. If you want to be part of the Astro family, it's very, very easy. All you need to do is subscribe and click that bell. I might see you over on Instagram or over on our sister channel, Somatic TV, which talks all about energy. In the meantime, Taurus, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.